Districts are a tool used to create particular kinds of metabolic change within an urban setting. Their boundaries invariably follow property lines, creating zones of influence on existing urban infrastructures. Districts have the unique ability to accelerate funds in spatial politics to induce changes in the environment.
There are a plethora of special districts in Minneapolis. Each district is created with a unique goal. Districts are formed through a series of decisions relating to power, information, and boundaries. There are three main dilemmas with the current district model. Architects and designers are rarely involved in the design and policies of a district, and the general public is neither involved nor well informed. District areas are currently created using information that is outdated, misused, or generalized. This can create misguided districts, such as the tree plantation district that leaves out areas where trees are in fact needed. Districts create change within their boundaries, but the boundaries themselves never change. This can lead to sharp differences in the rate of development between an area inside a district and the surrounding areas.
To address these dilemmas, this intervention involves the reworking of districts to create a new tool, the Urban Incubator. The Urban Incubator will act like a metabolic organism moving around the city, enacting change through its flexible borders. This new district type will host transparent meetings, participatory negotiations, and sunset requirements to address the issues with the current district model. The new district board shifts the control away from the developers and onto field professionals. Negotiations between the board and the public are hosted through an online platform. Each district rep represents a microdistrict within the larger whole. The microdistrict serves to focus change in a small area and organize the collective power of the larger district.
Using this online platform, the public can participate more directly with the establishment and metabolism of a district. Regular modifications to the district are negotiated between the board, residents, and the field professionals. This re-envisioned tool can be portrayed through these four districts, which push the limits of the previous district tool and induce change within the environment.
Buildings generate nearly 40% of annual global greenhouse gas emissions. Of this 40%, 28% comes from building operations. The majority of these emissions come from electric and heating. Huge inefficiencies are created when power has to travel from major natural gas power plants to homes in northern Hennepin County. This district is tasked with creating a collective community that reaches net zero energy from local sources. The homes within the microdistrict are evaluated based on their current annual energy usage and ranked. Homes with higher scores will be best candidates for roof-mounted solar panels. Later on, a local substation is built within the community. A heat recovery system later links all the buildings through the substation. To increase energy production, the road is repurposed to supply homes and vehicles with electricity. The district will consolidate homes to reduce energy loss through heat, and a new net zero energy construction requirement will be made. When the district is established, it reorganizes the power grid away from a central source to a dispersed array of microgrids, creating a more resilient, sustainable, low-energy community.
Minneapolis is ranked the 17th most congested in the U.S., with 38.5 million gallons of fuel wasted from traffic in 2014, and a total cost of congestion of $3.8 billion. Instead of increasing car lanes, the reserved bus lane district will designate reserved lanes for buses with the goal of decreasing congestion while increasing public transit. The district will start in the most congested area of downtown Minneapolis and expand, turning designated major roads with high connectivity into reserved bus lanes. While the goal is to move towards a transit-oriented city, this district will result in the closure of unnecessary roads. In their place, new parcels will materialize, creating space for more housing, recreational spaces, and commerce. The district will involve the reworking of traffic signal coordination, signages, and the distribution of bus stops. The success of this district will yield in more space, reduced pollution, and less time wasted sitting in traffic.
Nearly 340 residential buildings sit empty and boarded across Minneapolis, despite a severe housing shortage, quoted from the Star Tribune. In addition to the empty residential buildings, Minneapolis has many houses that are outdated and in need of renovation. District boundaries are specified in the near north area, which has the highest amount of condemned homes in Minneapolis. The small area contains 80 condemned homes. The first house is chosen within the district. This house is then demolished, saving all recoverable materials. Salvage materials from the deconstructed house are then used to build an addition to a neighboring house. As a trade-off for the new addition, a new dwelling is built on the property. The goal of the district is to renovate the Twin Cities housing stock while reducing materials of houses in despair and increasing availability of housing within the district.
Three million tons of solid waste will be disposed in Minnesota this year, and only 30% of it is compostable. On average, Minneapolis only composts 3.9% of organic waste into usable compost. The compost district limits the amount and frequency of waste collected, manages the manufacture of sales products, and fertilizes gardens with compost waste within the district. This will decrease the amount of waste produced and sent to the landfill. The district will shift once 60% of total waste is composted. The impact of this district is a significant amount of reduced waste. Through the allocation of gardens, compost bins, and compost centers, the district will generate a more intimate sense of belonging and responsibility by producing local products on each parcel.
The district is a versatile tool that can be used to accelerate funds in spatial politics to induce changes in the environment. The reworking of the district will result in the public being more informed, have active participation of designers, and more pliable district boundaries which adapt to the ever-changing city.